night, or whenever you're listening to this edition of the Kramer Jackman Show. Being joined with me today, we have a few special guests. Yes, and we also have one common person we usually always have on this, which I'm happy to have on there. But one of our guests we do have today is the wide receiver for the Chicago Wildcats, Buchanan the Monster Simions. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Joining us a little bit here shortly, we're going to have Eddie. Is it Gage? Gouge? I can't pronounce names. Last names correctly. Gage. Oh, he's here. All right, perfect. Eddie Gage is here. The DC defensive coordinator. That is what DC stands for. I'm a little slow when that comes to that things. But for the Houston Hyenas, he's also a Hall of Famer. And apparently he's an all-around ball player, which is kind of weird. I guess he can go from, I don't know if he can kick the ball like me, but we'll find out a little bit later. Man, we also have the one and only Jeremy Vega.
Hello.
Guys, how you guys doing on this Friday night? Crickets, I like it.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just chilling. You know.
Just chilling?
I've been waiting for this thing to start, so that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm currently trying to game plan for Houston, trying to go 2-0 against them.
You know what's crazy is that I made sure, when I was looking at the chat earlier today, I saw that Eddie and Jeremy were talking, and he didn't want to talk to Jeremy, which I understand, because at times I don't want to talk to Jeremy either. But it's at that point where I kind of wanted to get them all together and see how things go, such as a game plan and, what's going on for this Tuesday between you two.
Well, Eddie's a great guy. Hall of Famer, co-owner of the Houston Hyenas. Probably one of the best, if not the best, defensive coordinator in the league. And I'll tell you what, it's tough just running Sims against him and his defense. That's what I'm doing right now. But it's going to be a fun matchup, and hopefully they don't slaughter us. Hopefully we come out and compete like we do every week.
For a blowout.
You there, Eddie?
I'm here. I'm hoping for a blowout.
So if none of you know, I'm hoping you do know, but if you didn't know, last season it was a tough win for Denver. Luckily, Jeremy also put me out there at the right time to hit that 51-yard game-winning field goal, which I listened to Ashley's podcast when she had Houston on there, and what you guys said about me, I laughed for about a good 15 minutes. Good 15 minutes worth of me just chuckling about it, because I got a podcast now. I'm doing all this big stuff. I don't know if that's going to happen this time. Eddie, what type of planning on trying to make sure you can contain me for this upcoming game?
Well, as I'm sure your offensive coordinator is aware, Houston has the top-ranked defense this season at this point. And at the conclusion of this game, I plan on remaining the top rushing defense. That tells you what you need to know. That
I think I could kick through it. I don't know. I hope Jared can run through it, or even if we have some Miller time action in the fourth.
It'll be tough. I mean, Houston is, I tell people all the time, Houston is a good team, even if their record doesn't show it. I mean, I was just telling you guys that, it seems like anytime they lose, it's by 3, by 7, never more than 10. They're always in it, and they're just a tough team.
Something I thought was funny, a little bit of trash talk beforehand when I was asking you guys for your guys' little, for your intro stuff, so I can read something off and not come up with something very bad over the top of my head. But you said, Eddie, you said that Buchanan only had, he's the number 3 on the depth chart. I want Buchanan to defend himself on this right now.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to defend myself when Eddie's a Hall of Famer. I really don't know how to, make fun of him. He's done everything right in this. But I'm not the number 3 wide receiver. I'm still number 1. You already know. I'm
Yeah, I
number
know
1.
that.
I'm
I'm
on
just giving
top.
you a hard time.
No, that's good. And that's what the Kramer Jackman show is. We're all here for some giggles and laughs.
Yeah.
But one of the topics I wanted to get to, which I thought of it a few months ago. I think it was a few months ago. I wanted to do a podcast where it was pretty much comparing the SFL teams to NFL teams. That's what we're going to do today. It's going to be a little fun exercise to see what you guys think of teams and other teams. Because I mean, I have opinions on, like, say, Alaska. I'm going to have to say they're the Patriots, but I don't want to say that because it's like Alaska, man, Alaska. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I went alphabetical down the list of, if I can pull this up on my desktop. Sure. So I'm doing a little video work of this today. So I'm gonna do it alphabetical order. So Alaska Storm. I think we all can agree that they're the Patriots of this league.
Yeah, we can agree that. We can agree.
Unless you guys have any other.
No, hard to disagree with that, sadly.
Yeah. It's like set in stone. It's just set in stone. They're the Patriots of the SFL.
That's the thing. Now I need to know how to spell Patriots. Let's just go New England. Okay, so Atlanta. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted Eddie on this, and with the, because you of your how long you've been in the SFL, so you know, you've seen teams trend high, you've seen teams trend low, but it's like that's why I wanted to make sure that you were on this podcast, and the fact that also that, of course, we're playing you this week. So the Atlanta Swarm.
Atlanta's very unpredictable. So
You know who I think Atlanta reminds me the most of?
who?
Atlanta.
The Falcons.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Falcons.
They do remind me a lot of Atlanta.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they're very unpredictable because this year they're starting off hot, really hot, 3-0. So I don't know.
Atlanta might be a good one. I can also see them being like as a Tennessee Titans
Yeah,
because they're
Somewhat.
consistent. That's what I like about Atlanta. Eddie, what's your thoughts on them?
On Atlanta, I won't say someone else just mentioned simply because of their running back, BDG.
Cutting in and out a little bit there, Eddie.
That tailback.
Eddie, right there. You cut
They're
out
not
on
sure.
that, but yeah. So either it's going to be, it's either Tennessee or the Falcons, I think.
I'd say the Falcons.
All right, Falcons. I want to lock that in. Falcons are there. So the Vultures, Baltimore Vultures, starting off the season right now. I'm trying to see where they're at in the terrible radio right there. Terrible podcast, anyways. For me, trying to. She already knows. Yeah, they're 4-0. I don't know why they're already up there. So they're 4-0 right now. So what would they be as if you'd say from like last season of the NFL or even like coming into the preseason since it's already there right now?
I would say since they're starting out hot. They got one of the QBs in the league. I don't know.
I think they could be the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs probably because they got one of the best running backs in the league. They have great connection between their offense, but I wouldn't say they're the Chiefs on defense though. They're a little bit better than the Chiefs on defense.
So I'm just going from like last year NFL alone. Could it be possibly the Seahawks?
Yeah, the Seahawks maybe.
What team are we talking about?
The Vultures.
The Vultures.
Oh, Baltimore? Oh,
Yeah.
Baltimore to me is... I wouldn't say Chiefs because, I mean, they don't really... I mean, that offense isn't like
isn't that potent. But I mean, I
Yeah,
think if
not
anything, it'd be like I think Seahawks.
Yeah, to be honest, I do think they're kind of like the
Seahawks isn't
Seahawks.
bad. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's a pretty good one.
So I mean, we're gonna lock it in with Seahawks on this.
I don't know.
Eddie, what you think? Did we lose Eddie? Hope we didn't lose Eddie. Did I lose all you guys? You guys there?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm here. Yeah.
Did you just say no? I'm not here. I'm gonna lock in the Seahawks for this one, and then we're gonna go to the Carolina Skyhawks.
The Carolina Skyhawks.
Man, I just feel
Oh
like
boy, they're 0-4.
They're 0-4. I think they're the. I think they're the probably
The Arizona Cardinals.
either the Arizona Cardinals or the old Browns right now.
nah, we gotta go from. Well, I mean, you could say. Well, I mean, the Browns did finish decent. I'd say. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, the Cardinals are. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Carolina. We're gonna regret this, and they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh, you guys said this. I can already see it
Most
now.
likely.
All right, Charleston.
Charleston. They're sitting at a pretty good spot right now.
The
I
Predators.
mean, they're sitting at a pretty good,
Competitive.
competitive team.
They're 1-3 on the season.
Yeah,
And they put up 108 points. That's nice. That's good.
yeah.
Like the, because I mean, if you can't really say that they're. I want to say it's like I wouldn't say Packers or Lions, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I just hold on. I gotta look at the standings.
That or the Buccaneers. Sorry, I feel really bad about just saying that. It's like because I mean, I don't know.
Boy.
I just don't know about like Charleston. Want to see
I
what
feel
they're-
bad. Charleston's gonna be all the players from Charleston be like, oh yeah, screw these
Yeah.
guys on the Kramer Jackman show. I
They're
hope they don't
one
sound
and
like that.
they're 1-3 right now, so I'd kind of say the Buccaneers too. They have yet to prove themselves in this league
I mean,
to be like one of the greats for right now.
the Bucks or the Lions on my point. On my
Yeah,
part.
I like the Lions because they got a big, strong arm QB like Matthew Stafford, and they got playmakers on offense. Their defense just needs some work, kind of like Lions.
yeah. They got a really decent running back too. Like the Lions have some decent running backs.
So we're gonna.
I like the Lions.
Majority rules
Yeah.
on the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions. I like the Lions.
All right.
Lions.
Now we'll move on to the Chicago Wildcats.
I don't think anyone deserves the Buck treatment.
I mean, yeah, true. So the Wildcats.
Chicago.
Chicago, my team.
I could see them being Chicago.
The Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see them. I could see us being the. I could see us being the Bears.
It
To
can't
be
be the
honest.
Nightwings because they don't have a good kicker.
Yeah,
You know who they kind of remind me of? Just because of how explosive Chicago's offense can be, and with all like the receivers they have, but none of them are like superstars. They remind me of the Saints.
I can
Yeah.
dig that.
because Michael Thomas, he's a pretty good wide receiver. He's like superstar.
So are you claiming that you're Michael Thomas of the?
I mean, I might be, but JC's a really good wide receiver, though. I'm not gonna take it away from him. I'm not taking away from Corey either. Corey's very clutch. So is JC.
So you are the number 3 on the team. I'm joking. I'm joking with you. So Saints on this.
Yeah, Saints, I guess, but
I
it's
like
still,
Saints.
but we have like decent wide receivers around him though, and our defense is pretty good. Blake Craze and Clint Hendershot got like 15 tackles in 2 games, and the same.
All right, now up on tap is the Denver Nightwings.
Oh my god.
Who are we, huh?
Or-
There's not an NFL team called the best, so
I
it's
guess-
gonna be tough to figure out who they are.
I mean, the Nightwings are like good, but they couldn't beat the Storm. So.
Man, nobody beats the Storm, but we came close.
Well, Mexico beat the Storm, and so
I
did
mean, two
Tallahassee.
teams beat the Storm. I mean,
I can
Come
only
on.
think of us as being the Ravens.
yeah, the Ravens.
Hell
probably.
no. Ravens suck.
Oh no.
No,
They're the
but-
Packers. They're the Packers.
We're not the Packers.
We're not the Packers. It's like Are we the Texans? Do we have a good defense?
You guys are okay on defense.
We have Deshaun
We're
Watson,
okay.
not Josh Miller.
We have one of the top best defenses in the league right now.
Yeah, we do have one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah, I
besides,
think the Texans are pretty good.
Baca is a dog. That's right. Eddie Gage knows it. I'm trying to think of who we could be, because the thing I love about our team is we don't have any like superstars on our team.
right.
We have a really well coached team.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, for listening purposes, Eddie has to message us in the group message because connection issues. So we're gonna make sure we read off his stuff.
I'm trying to go through the list of teams. You know who we could be like? We could be like the Rams. We got a good defense and just a well-coached offense, but no like superstars. I mean, Todd Gurley's a superstar. Last year,
But
Jared
so
was
is
kind of
Chesney.
like that, yeah.
And Greg Zuerlein
Rams-
has a massive leg on him.
Yeah, kind of like you.
Except he's
Rams-
perfect.
The Rams may not be a bad option.
Yeah, the Rams aren't bad. Giacomo Jones.
Yeah, Giacomo's great.
Yeah.
All
The
right,
Rams
so
aren't bad for you guys.
Rams, yes.
Yes.
I like the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rams.
Now on to Houston.
Houston reminds me of Chicago because they have a really tough defense, and they got like a really good running back. They have a young quarterback. The only difference between kind of like Houston and us comparing the NFL teams is like they have like a Hall of Fame wide receiver on the outside, and the Bears don't really have that. But
Yeah.
I seriously, Chicago might be a good one. Or when I think of defensive teams, you got to throw Baltimore out there, even though they don't have that big star on the Ravens team.
Yeah.
They're still a very good defensive team, but I do like the Bears for this.
I don't know, Eddie. What are your thoughts? Are you guys like the Bears?
Well, they have a Hall of Famer on both sides of the ball,
We
too.
might actually have Eddie here.
I wouldn't say the Bears.
Who are you thinking?
I'm thinking more along the Houston Texans
Okay.
in terms of place.
Okay.
Actually, that is a pretty good one.
That's
Actually,
Yeah.
I like the Texans. Texans for
I do too.
Houston.
Yeah,
They got a
D-Hop.
lot of good defensive players. They got a great wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's funny too because they're both they are in Houston. Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And it's a coincidence that DeAndre Hopkins is like one of the best wide receivers in the league. And Damon is a really good wide receiver, too.
Now we have at Las Vegas Fury.
I don't know. about
They can have the Buccaneers because Vice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys
I
know
can't-
more.
I can't count out Tom Ramen, though. I don't want to throw him under the bus like that, bro.
No, we can. He don't mind.
He don't care. He'd be happy that we even got a shout out on this.
Yeah. But I don't know, bro.
Tom
Yeah.
is passionate.
Tom is passionate, but, like, for years now, they really...
Who-
I don't know.
Okay.
Who has a good secondary? Who has a really good secondary in the NFL?
Yeah, because Jonathan Taylor Skonseg, he's a dog. He's just a dog.
Secondary? I'm trying to look for teams right now.
Bears?
Redskins?
Yeah, the Redskins got an okay secondary with
Hey,
Landon
the
Collins.
Bears isn't a bad option for these guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got a gritty defense.
so
I mean, not against Houston, but
But they do got a gritty defense. Can't lie.
yeah. So I mean, Eddie said Bears. I think Bears sound good.
Yeah,
Jeremy
I think
Bears?
Bears too.
not comparing Vegas to Bears. Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
he's
you know
not.
who they...
Just a second.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just a secondary.
Just a second.
I think Redskins.
Yeah,
The
to be.
Redskins have a good secondary?
Isn't Norman still on the team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Norman's on the team, but he doesn't show up.
Yeah,
They also signed Landon Collins too. That's
not
yeah.
bad. Yeah, I think Redskins.
yeah. I think Redskins too, since they have.
I still think Buccaneers, but you know, he's good.
We can use the Buccaneers for this one. London Knights.
London Knights.
They're a team carried by their halfback.
Yeah, I don't know a team that gets carried by their halfbacks that much.
The Giants.
I mean the Giants.
London's a little better than the Giants.
You're right. I agree.
To be honest, I would compare them to the Barry Sanders Lions.
And we have to do the last year's though, or we would.
Last year's?
Yeah, last year's NFL.
That gets
You
carried by
know who? I mean, you know who they would remind me of going into this year? The Jets, but because they got Le'Veon Bell now. But I mean, if we're going off last year, then I'm trying to.
We can't go off last year because Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah,
Le'Veon Bell is like not in the league last year.
And they're sitting at 3-1 right now, so we really can't give them like that much shed. So it's like
I'm kind of thinking the Giants because Saquon is good and Reggie.
Cowboys.
And,
Even though they're 10-6
Yards.
last year,
You know who they do remind me of?
because Zeke's a freak running back.
Yeah.
Because they kind of remind me of the Carolina Panthers. They got a mediocre defense, and Carolina's running back doesn't carry them, but he is like very versatile. So
Yeah.
I'm good with the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm good with the Panthers too. That's a pretty good decision. I like that.
Okay, it's Panthers. Now Mexico City.
Mexico City. I mean, this is a very good team. You can't get me wrong. This is like a very good team. But they're still 2-2 though. That's the thing. I think they're 2-2.
This is
No, they're 3-1. They're 3-1.
this is the Eagles.
Yeah, this is probably the Eagles. But the Eagles don't this is the Eagles, but Mexico City has a better running back than the Eagles.
Well, if Jay Ajayi is.
Yeah, J.J. is good, but I think Ray Bentley's better. Hall of Famer, SFL.
MXC is like the offense. Their offense is like the Broncos the year Peyton retired in his last season.
So
That's what Eddie said.
what team would that be though
MXC's
from
got a
last year?
good team. You know who they kind of remind me of right now?
Who's that?
The Chargers.
Ooh, high explosive offense.
Hall of Fame QB.
I'm fine
A
with the
defense
Chargers
that
on
is
this.
good.
Yeah,
Chargers might be it.
and a hell of a good running back too, because the
Yeah.
Chargers don't even have a bad running back.
No, they're set.
Yeah.
All right, now I think we're almost halfway there. I think we just finished the halfway point. The New Orleans Pharaohs.
Yeah, I mean Eddie's right. The Chargers like to go deep, and MXC doesn't really. I just like the defensive comparison and the Hall of Fame QB comparison on that one.
Yeah. The Chargers do work here because, like Jeremy said, the comparisons on defense and offense.
All right, let's move on to the Pharaohs now.
Okay.
I like the Titans for the Pharaohs.
Yeah.
That's just
But this year they're starting off 1-3 though.
Yeah, but I mean, they're a team that I don't know who. I mean, if they're a 500 football team, that's how Tennessee usually is. And they're starting off 1-3. I could see them being Tennessee.
Yeah, starting off 1-3, but the season's still young. You don't know what's gonna happen later.
Sure. I mean, they could be the Chiefs. I mean, Xander's got a big arm like Patty Mahomes, and
Yeah,
But I don't see that. But do you think they'll end up finishing still losing
Not
only 3
good, no.
games?
no.
I say Titans sound good with me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad one.
yeah, that's not bad at all.
Okay, Oklahoma City.
Hmm.
Right?
1-2.
Yeah.
1-2 to start off the year.
They remind me of Broncos.
Yeah, they remember. Yeah, they do remind me of the Broncos.
I'm fine with it. All right, now it is Queen City.
The dynasty that's not winning anymore.
Who was a team that used to win a lot or make it to the Super Bowl a lot?
Yeah,
I mean, they could be the Steelers.
yeah, probably the Steelers because
Still got
Jordan-
it. Yeah, Steelers. I mean, Big Ben, AJ Caswell, one good receiver, one good young receiver, just like Steven Hacker on their team.
yeah. I mean Queen City.
I like the Steelers for Queen City.
Yeah, because they used to be a dynasty. The Steelers used to be kind of like a dynasty. Made the Super Bowl a lot, won. Now they don't really win as much.
Now on to San Jose. No, why did I say
San
San
Fran.
Jose? San Fran.
San
Why did I say
Francisco.
San? Why did I say? Well, I mean, San Francisco's close to San Jose. Sorry. San Jose Sharks. I'm in hockey mode right now for some reason. Yes, the Sharks.
The Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders. I agree with that one.
They got AB. That can be Gabriel Manning.
Yeah,
No real run game.
Derek Carr could be Angus.
Up and down defense.
Yeah, up and down defense, but Derek Carr could be Angus McLean, the new quarterback.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
The Raiders
Seattle.
The Tyrants.
made it to the playoffs last year.
3-0 on the start of the season off.
Yeah, they got a really good running back, MVP last year.
Here is the Dallas Cowboys.
You know what? That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah, it is because
Made it in last year. They have running back that's amazing.
they got a tank of a running back. If we're being
They're-
honest.
I'm trying to think who's a wide receiver for. Because Junior Senior third is a wide receiver for him. I'm trying to think who's a wide
Amari
receiver.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper. There we go.
Yeah, Amari Cooper, and they have another decent wide receiver, I think.
I mean, Dallas has a better defense than Seattle or
Yeah.
Dallas or the Lobos / Seattle, but I mean,
The
it
Cowboys
fits.
have a decent. They have a decent defense.
Yeah. Well, I was saying like last year, the
Oh,
Lobos
gotcha.
defense was like dead last or second to last, but
Yeah.
So Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys for that one.
All right, Sioux Falls. I honestly don't know for this one. They're 2-2 on the season. No, 1-2.
Super
Sorry.
Bowl.
They're 1-2. Could this be our? I wouldn't even give them that because that feels bad. I was gonna say 49ers, but I'm not gonna do them that.
Well, the 49ers are decent this year, but last year,
You know what? No.
I know it's. Yeah, I think the Bengals. Bengals wouldn't be a bad.
Bills.
I mean, we have to look at the roster.
Like
Uh,
Sioux Falls has a very dual threat halfback
Yeah,
that their offense runs through, and then their defense is near the top 10.
dual threat running back.
I mean, LaShawn McCoy is a Bill.
Yeah,
He's still getting it.
he can still go. It's probably a Hall of Famer.
Is the Bills' defense like good?
It's decent. It's not. It's in the top 15.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they're the Bills. I'll agree to the Bills.
I think I always want the Bills to do good in the AFC East.
Yeah.
All right, so the Bills for that one. All right, we have 4 more left. St. Louis.
St. Louis, I would instantly tell.
I got no comment.
I'd say the Cardinals. To be honest, I'd say the Cardinals, but
Cardinals is a good one. Did we use
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, we used
Oh,
it.
we
We
did.
used the
Yeah, we
Cardinals
used
on
them.
the Skyhawks.
yeah.
The who's the team that
I'm
went?
gonna say the 49ers. The 49ers.
I'm gonna say Jets.
The Jets weren't bad that
They
last year.
finished 4-12.
4-12.
High potential, low reward.
Yeah,
But
they do have high potential with a new.
I like 49ers for a few reasons.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy Garoppolo is a young, upcoming QB. They just drafted a QB. Both have good tight ends, 49ers and St. Louis.
Yeah.
My dude Murray.
And then St. Louis has an upcoming defense, just like the 49ers do.
That's true. My dude Murr Rivers. Mar.
Rivers.
Man, my dude.
Cheeseburger.
49ers is a good one.
Okay, the Niners.
The Tallahassee.
Yeah, now we're at the Pride. 3 left.
The Tallahassee Pride. The team that keeps losing playoffs to the Storm.
The Colts.
Yeah, Colts. Keep losing to the same team.
That's their kryptonite. Or they could be the Chiefs. Make it to the playoffs, and then boom, they don't make it that far.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
I think they're the Colts, to be honest.
Buffalo Bills back when they lost 4 straight Super Bowls. That's funny, Eddie. I don't know who to compare those guys to.
To be honest, I would say not the 49ers. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Colts, I guess.
Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings too.
Are they Green Bay?
But they do not have a good QB.
Green Bay doesn't have a good pass rush. Who's got a good pass rush?
Who's got a good pass rush?
I mean, the Colts have Darius Leonard, and he's basically a one-man wrecking crew.
The Vikings.
I like the Colts.
The Vikings have a good pass rush.
Yeah, they have a pretty good pass rush, but their QB is not that good. Kirk Cousins isn't that good.
Yeah, I know.
And they have one of the best QBs ever.
I'm digging the Colts.
Me too.
Yeah, I like the Colts, yeah. Andrew Luck has a lot of potential to become one of the best in the league. And
All right, 2 more.
Yeah.
We're at Tulsa. The Desperados.
Tulsa 1-3.
I like the Vikings.
Vikings for this one? Do they have a good defense? Tulsa?
Yeah. Do the Vikings really have a good defense, though?
They got a good QB.
Vikings? Or Tulsa?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Ashley Jackson is better than Kirk Cousins.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Green Bay? Is this our Green Bay Packers? I'm not saying that Ashley's overrated, because I know Aaron Rodgers is overrated in my book.
Yeah.
Bastard.
But he still is a good QB. I'm just saying. I think this could be Green Bay. But how good is the defense for Tulsa?
They're probably better than Green Bay's defense, but coming into this year, they could be Green Bay. Green Bay is not a bad one.
Alright, I'm going to sign with Green Bay here. Alright, last but not least, Vancouver.
Who are they like?
They are like the Buccaneers.
It's reserved for Las Vegas.
And I think we for Las Vegas we put the Redskins.
Yeah. Vancouver.
Tom Pepper is like Sam Darnold of the Jets. No, I'm joking. It's like
That's a tough one.
because it seems like that's the thing with SFL. all these teams, they're really good. These are really good teams.
These are better than NFL teams, to be honest.
I'd pick the Jags if it was like the year they challenged the Patriots in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But not last year's
What
Jags.
team were we?
But they are
Hold
1-3 to start the season, and the Jags
Yeah.
are 5-11 last year. So I could see the comparison still, because even though you just had one down year, you're still a good team.
Yeah. Still a good team nonetheless.
Not the Skins. Not the Titans. Not the Bucks. Not Seahawks. Not Niners. Not the Steelers. Not the. Are they the Eagles?
They could be.
Yeah, they could be the Eagles, but I think we already said them.
No, we didn't.
No, we don't
Oh,
have
we
them on
did?
the list.
All right, then I'd pretty much say the Eagles.
All right, Eagles. Eagles it is. All right, so this is our opinion of the entire
You know, they
SFL
could be
team.
like the Bengals. Pepper Andy Dalton.
Yeah, but I wouldn't compare.
AJ Green, Brett Killian.
I'll do an Eagles/Bengals for him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Andy's a Bengals fan, so.
That's good then. Well, I mean, it's not good, but it's good.
I'm a Bengals fan too.
So I'm sorry for that. Hey, I'm a Raiders fan, so I know your pain. But that
We
is
all
our,
lose here. We
that is
all
our
lose.
comparison of the SFL to NFL. Let us know what you guys think. Because, I mean, we're not experts at all. So we have it so far: Alaska to New England, Atlanta's Atlanta, Baltimore is the Seahawks, the Skyhawks are the Cardinals, Predators Lions, Wildcats Saints, Nightwings Rams, Hyenas Texans, Fury Redskins, Knights Panthers, Aztecs Chargers, Pharaohs are the Titans, Renegades Broncos, the Queen City is the Steelers, the Sharks are the Raiders, the Tyrants are the Cowboys, Sparrows are the Bills, the Gladiators are the 49ers, Pride and the Colts, Desperados are Green Bay, and the Legion are the Eagles/Bengals.
I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah, I like that list. I think we did pretty good.
So,
My-
anything you guys have left to wrap this podcast up?
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to disagree with our list.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I'm ready for the
I can't-
trash.
I can't wait for the backlash about us not being able to do it, to like make a correct list of the teams. I know like one person out there is gonna at least
Oh,
say
well,
that.
let's just hope they listen. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I also want to wish Houston the best of luck Tuesday night, and can't wait to play them again.
I can't wait for my game on Sunday.
So that should do it here for this this edition of the Kramer Jackman Show. Always, you can say it with me if you want to. When in doubt, you'll get out. Have a good one.